Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video. And yes, as I told you, I'm gonna churn out unboxing after unboxing these days just to get things out of the way before I go on tour and stuff, and to keep me busy and to keep me working and not thinking too much and stuff. And I got a new parcel, the one I told you about in my past video. Here it's from my old mate Sascha Müller, which has been releasing on my label Introterrin Recordings in the very past and is also active as Dr. Noisem. And it's a guy I know for about, I don't know exactly, but more than 15 years for sure. I guess I've told you that before. And first of all, he's started to send me stuff because the former Mushroom magazine, back in the days when I launched my label, published my full address, so they doxed me at the place where I was living back in the days, and wrote an article about how the new label starts and is looking for new artists to sign, which never was the case because I never been actively looking for artists to sign on the label, but also but instead found people that were recommended to me by friends and stuff, or who approached me directly, but I was not actively doing A&R kind of things and looking for new signings and stuff. So, and due to this article, Sascha sent me a bunch of stuff, and also to review on my website baze.djunkiii, which was not in the form as a blog as it is right now, but had a different structure and was more like a magazine for electronic music, with also party photos and party announcements and chart features. And I aimed to do interviews back in the days and stuff, so a very broad and complex thing. And I started to review his stuff and liked some of it, or most of it, and liked some of his tracks so much that I released them and stuff, and organized or brought him to other labels as well, which I knew where he had compilation features and stuff, and therefore we are friends and for ages right now. And now it seems he sent me a new record, and I don't have any idea because I haven't read about new stuff to come from him. So usually he sends me tapes or bunch piles of CDRs of his digital releases, because these days he turned into a digital producer most of the time, because he's so active and produces so much that he definitely no label could ever put out all his stuff, because he is doing 2 or 3 albums a month at some point. And it seems there is vinyl, or oh, it's a new Psycho Candies release, which is interesting because Psycho Candies is his digital label. And as I told you, there's also, I won't show these in detail, you will read reviews on those on my website nightsales.de, a bunch of CDRs which will be reviewed on nightsales.de. But the main point in here is he has bought himself a vinyl cutting machine, as I told you, I guess in one of my chart haul videos, and this is the second one. And he has been putting out he's bought himself a vinyl cutter, a vinyl cutting machine, so he can do his own very limited releases. And this is on the Psycho Candies label, one of his digital labels, and it's a limited edition of 10 hand-cut vinyl pieces. So I don't know if you can see that properly. I will try to get this in focus somehow. And this is another release nobody else will ever see in the vinyl community. And there's an etching in here which says, okay, Sascha Müller, Psycho Candies P12001 is a catalog number, and there's no tracks on here, so it's just a blank vinyl piece. I don't know if you can see the etching in here properly. And I'm very curious how his abilities to cut records or to cut vinyl have improved since the last one, which was more a ambient experimental cut. And this one is obviously, as I get from his letter here, acid and techno. So I'm curious, definitely, and very pleased. Thank you, big up to Meppen where he's located. And I'm curious to review this, and it's always nice to have super limited stuff that no one else ever will see and to play out and stuff. So thank you, Sasha, big up. Wait for my review. I will send you the link, or you will see that somewhere around, I guess. And yeah, that's it. Like the last unboxing for this week, like 3 in a row in 3 days is more than I expected to do. But I got good news today in another part of my life, which troubled me throughout the past days, troubled me very much. So my mood is definitely better, and we'll see how the YouTube thing will progress over time. But it seems like more views are like very little more views are coming in, and maybe it's just a new YouTube design that the notifications that new videos are up are broken again. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but definitely this is this 3rd unboxing in a row, and I guess the next one will be some other stuff. Anyway, I'm out, Baze Junkie out from Hamburg, Germany. If you want to follow me, like, or social media links down in the description box, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, you know the score. I'm gonna talk to you in the next one. See you later.